estate planning, and wealth transfer strategies. For individuals who have diligently cultivated a substantial financial empire, the mere act of creating a basic will often falls woefully short of what is genuinely required to safeguard their legacy and ensure the seamless transition of wealth across generations. While a simple will serves as an essential foundational document for modest estates, its utility diminishes significantly when confronting the intricate web of assets, diverse beneficiaries, and complex tax implications inherent in an ultra-high net worth portfolio. The strategic imperative shifts from merely dictating who receives what to meticulously orchestrating a sophisticated framework designed to preserve capital, minimize erosion from various taxes, and uphold the grantor's long-term vision for their wealth. This advanced approach demands a comprehensive understanding of legal structures, tax codes, and the dynamic interplay between family dynamics and financial objectives. It is a proactive endeavor, not a reactive one, requiring foresight and precise execution to navigate the labyrinthine pathways of intergenerational wealth transfer effectively. True mastery in this domain lies in transcending conventional planning to embrace an architectural mindset for your financial future. The journey from traditional estate planning to a robust wealth transfer strategy marks a profound paradigm shift, demanding a proactive, holistic, and long-term perspective rather than a reactive, death-contingent arrangement. This evolution recognizes that for those aspiring to the $100+ echelon, wealth accumulation is only one facet. Its enduring preservation and strategic distribution are equally critical, if not more so. A comprehensive wealth transfer strategy is not merely about avoiding probate, it's about constructing an impermeable shield against potential value degradation from taxation, legal challenges, and even unforeseen family discord. It involves an intricate dance between legal instruments, financial acumen, and a deep understanding of philanthropic and familial aspirations. This strategic blueprint ensures that assets are not just passed on, but are transferred with purpose, efficiency, and an unwavering commitment to the legacy they represent. Ultimately, it's about embedding your financial philosophy within the very structure of your estate, guaranteeing its perpetuation for decades to come. At the heart of any sophisticated wealth transfer strategy lie several core objectives, each meticulously designed to fortify the long-term viability of substantial capital. Paramount among these is the preservation of capital, ensuring that the wealth painstakingly accumulated remains intact and continues to grow for future generations, rather than being diminished by external forces. Closely tied to this is the crucial goal of minimizing erosion from various forms of taxation, including estate, gift, and generation-skipping transfer taxes, through legally compliant and highly efficient structuring. Furthermore, a well-crafted plan aims to ensure family continuity and harmony, providing clear guidelines that mitigate potential disputes and foster responsible stewardship among beneficiaries. Critically, it also seeks to maintain a degree of control over how assets are managed and distributed, even long after the grantor's passing, allowing their values and intentions to resonate through subsequent generations. These objectives collectively form the bedrock upon which enduring generational wealth is constructed. Central to nearly all advanced wealth transfer strategies are trusts, incredibly flexible legal instruments that allow for the controlled distribution and management of assets, often bypassing the public and potentially lengthy probate process. Unlike a simple will, which becomes effective only upon death and is subject to court oversight, a trust can be established during your lifetime and can govern assets immediate. This powerful tool permits you to name a trustee, an individual or institution, to manage assets for the benefit of designated beneficiaries according to specific terms you define. Trusts offer unparalleled customization, allowing for intricate stipulations regarding how, when, and under what conditions assets are distributed, ensuring alignment with your precise wishes. Understanding the fundamental distinction between revocable and irrevocable trusts is the initial step, as each carries distinct implications for asset control, flexibility, and, critically, tax treatment. Their versatility makes them indispensable in the arsenal of any serious wealth architect. Irrevocable trusts, in particular, serve as cornerstones for asset protection and significant tax minimization within a comprehensive wealth transfer plan, diverging sharply from their revocable counterparts. Once established, assets transferred into an irrevocable trust are generally removed from the grantor's taxable estate, effectively reducing potential estate tax liabilities upon death. This maneuver also provides a robust shield against creditors and legal judgments, as the assets no longer legally belong to the grantor. While the grantor relinquishes direct control over the assets once they are placed into an irrevocable trust, the benefits in terms of tax efficiency and long-term security are often compelling for those with substantial wealth. These trusts are highly adaptable, capable of being structured to provide for specific needs, such as supporting a spouse, funding education for grandchildren, or even establishing a dynasty that lasts for multiple generations, all while adhering to the grantor's original intent. Navigating the nuances of irrevocable trusts requires expert legal counsel to ensure optimal structuring and compliance. Beyond the foundational irrevocable trusts, a sophisticated wealth transfer strategy often incorporates specialized trust types, each meticulously designed to address unique financial goals and asset profiles. Grantor retained annuity trusts, GRATs, for instance, are powerful instruments for transferring appreciating assets to heirs with minimal gift tax implications, particularly effective in low-interest rate environments. For those with philanthropic inclinations, charitable remainder trusts, CRTs, allow you to donate assets to charity while retaining an income stream for yourself or other beneficiaries for a specified term, ultimately benefiting a chosen charity and providing significant income and estate tax deductions. Dynasty trusts, as their name suggests, are engineered to hold assets for multiple generations, potentially avoiding estate and generation-skipping transfer taxes for hundreds of years, thereby preserving significant wealth over the very long term. Each of these specialized trusts demands precise execution and an understanding of their specific tax and legal implications, making them advanced tools in the ultra-wealthy playbook. Strategic gifting represents another potent avenue for reducing the taxable estate and efficiently transferring wealth during one's lifetime, complementing the sophisticated use of trusts. The IRS provides an annual gift tax exclusion, allowing individuals to give a certain amount to any number of recipients each year without incurring gift tax or utilizing their lifetime exemption. Beyond this annual exclusion, the lifetime gift tax exemption permits substantial transfers of wealth without immediate tax implications, effectively reducing the size of the grantor's future taxable estate. These gifts can take various forms, from direct cash transfers to funding educational expenses or medical costs directly to institutions, which are not considered taxable gifts. Thoughtful utilization of these gifting allowances, particularly when coupled with the transfer of appreciating assets, can significantly diminish future estate tax burdens while simultaneously providing financial support to beneficiaries at an earlier stage. This proactive approach to gifting is a cornerstone of proactive tax planning for the ultra-wealthy. For entrepreneurs and business owners, integrating business succession planning directly into the broader wealth transfer strategy is not merely advisable, but absolutely paramount for preserving the value of their life's work. A business is often the single largest asset in an entrepreneur's portfolio, and its transition requires a meticulously crafted plan that addresses both operational continuity and equitable wealth distribution. This involves determining the future ownership structure, whether through a sale to a third party, a transfer to family members, or an employee stock ownership plan, ESOP. Crucially, it also necessitates a clear valuation methodology and mechanisms for funding the transfer, such as buy-sell agreements funded by life insurance. Without a well-defined succession plan, the business's value can erode significantly upon the founder's incapacitation or death, jeopardizing not only the enterprise itself, but also the very legacy intended for beneficiaries. This integrated approach ensures the business continues to thrive while providing for the financial security of heirs. The specter of federal and state estate and gift taxes looms large over substantial wealth, making their strategic mitigation a central pillar of any comprehensive wealth transfer strategy. These taxes, often levied at significant rates, can substantially diminish the value of an inheritance, undermining the very purpose of wealth accumulation for future generations. Understanding the interplay between the unified estate and gift tax exemption, the generation skipping transfer, GST tax, and various state-level inheritance taxes is critical for effective planning. Effective wealth transfer does not seek to evade these taxes, but rather to legally and ethically reduce their impact through careful structuring and the judicious use of available exemptions and deductions. This involves a deep dive into asset titling, strategic gifting, and the deployment of advanced trust strategies that legally remove assets from the taxable estate, ensuring that more of your hard-earned wealth ultimately reaches your intended beneficiaries. Proactive tax planning is not an afterthought. It is an intrinsic component of preserving generational wealth. Leveraging charitable vehicles offers a powerful dual advantage. It allows the ultra-wealthy to fulfill significant philanthropic aspirations while simultaneously providing substantial tax efficiencies within their wealth transfer strategy. Establishing a private foundation, for example, provides a highly controlled and perpetual mechanism for organized giving, allowing you to direct your charitable impact for generations and involve family members in philanthropic endeavors. Donor-advised funds offer a simpler, more flexible alternative, allowing for immediate tax deductions upon contribution, while retaining the ability to recommend grants to charities over time. Furthermore, charitable trusts, such as charitable remainder trusts, CRTs, and charitable lead trusts, CLTs, can generate income streams for beneficiaries or the charity, respectively, while providing significant income, gift, and estate tax deductions. These instruments not only reduce the taxable value of your estate, but also ensure that a portion of your wealth creates a lasting positive social impact, aligning financial strategy with deeply held personal values and legacy aspirations. For families with truly vast and complex fortunes, the establishment of a family office emerges as an integrated, sophisticated solution for centralizing all aspects of wealth management, including estate planning and wealth transfer. A family office acts as a dedicated private organization, providing a comprehensive suite of services that extend far beyond traditional financial advisory, encompassing investment management and tax planning, legal coordination, philanthropic administration, and even lifestyle management. Within this structure, estate planning becomes a continuous, living process, perpetually refined to adapt to evolving family circumstances, legal changes, and economic shifts. Crucially, a family office often plays a vital role in fostering financial literacy and stewardship among future generations, ensuring that heirs are well prepared to inherit and responsibly manage significant wealth. This holistic approach ensures seamless coordination across all financial domains, creating a robust and resilient framework for multi-generational wealth preservation and growth. The complexities of wealth transfer are significantly amplified when assets span international borders, necessitating specialized expertise to navigate the labyrinth of cross-border regulations, varied tax jurisdictions, and diverse legal frameworks. For individuals with global investments, multiple citizenships, or beneficiaries residing in different countries, a domestic estate plan is patently insufficient and can lead to unintended tax liabilities or even asset forfeiture. Each country possesses its own unique set of inheritance laws, tax treaties, and probate requirements, demanding a highly coordinated strategy to prevent double taxation and ensure the legal recognition of your wealth transfer instruments. This often involves engaging a team of international legal and tax advisors who possess deep knowledge of the specific jurisdictions involved. Ignoring these international considerations can result in substantial financial penalties and administrative nightmares, underscoring the critical need for a globally informed and meticulously executed wealth transfer plan for truly international fortunes. Given the intricate legal, financial, and tax implications involved in advanced wealth transfer, relying on a multidisciplinary team of highly specialized professional advisors is not merely beneficial, but absolutely indispensable. This is not a do-it-yourself endeavor. The stakes are too high and the landscape too complex. Your core team should include an experienced estate planning attorney who can draft robust legal documents and navigate complex regulations, a seasoned tax specialist who can identify and implement strategies for minimizing tax burdens, and a trusted financial advisor who aligns your investment strategy with your long-term wealth transfer goals. Additionally, insurance professionals can play a crucial role in providing liquidity for estate taxes and ensuring asset protection. Each expert brings a critical piece to the puzzle, ensuring that all facets of your wealth are meticulously planned for, coordinated, and protected, allowing you to build and preserve your legacy with unwavering confidence. A sophisticated wealth transfer plan, despite its initial meticulous construction, is never a static document. It is a dynamic blueprint that demands periodic review and adaptation to remain effective and aligned with your evolving circumstances. Life inevitably brings changes, shifts in tax laws, market fluctuations, new family members, changes in business ventures, or even evolving philanthropic goals. These developments necessitate a proactive approach to reevaluating and fine-tuning your existing plan. Regular consultations with your team of professional advisors, at least annually or immediately following significant life events, are crucial to ensure your strategy remains optimized, compliant with current regulations, and reflective of your current objectives. Neglecting this vital review process can render even the most brilliantly conceived plan obsolete, potentially exposing your estate to unforeseen liabilities or failing to achieve your intended legacy outcomes. Adaptability is key to the enduring power of your wealth transfer strategy. Beyond the legal and financial mechanics, effectively communicating your wealth transfer plan to your heirs is a critical, often overlooked component that can dramatically influence its long-term success and the harmony of your family. Open, transparent discussions about your intentions, the structure of the plan, and the responsibilities that accompany wealth can prevent misunderstandings, mitigate potential disputes, and foster a sense of shared purpose among beneficiaries. This dialogue is an opportunity to convey not just the financial assets, but also the values, principles, and philanthropic spirit that underpin your legacy. It also allows for the essential education of future generations on financial stewardship, preparing them for the significant responsibility of managing inherited wealth effectively. While challenging, these conversations are invaluable for ensuring that your legacy is understood, appreciated, and carried forward in the spirit you intended, fostering unity rather than discord. Ultimately, the most effective estate planning and wealth transfer strategies transcend mere technical execution. They are deeply intertwined with defining and manifesting your personal legacy and impact on the world. This intricate process is not just about moving money from one generation to the next. It is about embedding your values, your vision, and your life's purpose within the very fabric of your financial framework. Whether through philanthropic endeavors, the perpetuation of a family business, or the establishment of educational endowments, your wealth transfer plan becomes a powerful vehicle for extending your influence far beyond your lifetime. It is a testament to your foresight, your commitment to your family, and your desire to leave an indelible mark on society. By aligning your financial structures with your deepest aspirations, you transform your wealth into a living legacy, ensuring its enduring power and positive impact for generations to come. Philanthropy and social impact investing. The journey towards ultra-high net worth invariably shifts one's perspective on capital. It transforms from a personal asset to a powerful instrument of influence, capable of shaping futures far beyond individual consumption. For those operating at the apex of financial achievement, the question evolves from how much can I accumulate to how profoundly can I impact the world with what I've built. This profound reorientation marks a critical juncture in the wealth creation playbook, moving beyond mere accumulation to a deliberate, strategic deployment of resources for broader societal benefit. It's an understanding that true legacy isn't solely quantified by the size of an estate, but by the enduring positive ripple effects it generates across communities and generations. This chapter delves into the sophisticated strategies that bridge the gap between financial mastery and meaningful societal contribution, illuminating how the ultra-wealthy are redefining their relationship with wealth through philanthropy and social impact investing. This isn't charity as conventionally understood. It is a calculated, often business-like approach to addressing complex global challenges while simultaneously enhancing one's legacy and even generating sustainable returns. Traditional philanthropy, while commendable, often operates on a responsive, donation-centric model, where capital is dispersed without necessarily demanding systemic change or measurable outcomes beyond immediate relief. Strategic philanthropy, by contrast, mirrors the disciplined approach of a seasoned investor, meticulously identifying root causes, evaluating potential solutions, and deploying capital with an explicit expectation of demonstrable long-term impact. This paradigm shift involves rigorous due diligence on recipient organizations, a clear articulation of desired outcomes, and an ongoing commitment to monitoring progress and adapting strategies as needed. It's about leveraging not just financial capital, but also intellectual capital, networks, and business acumen to solve intractable problems, treating societal challenges with the same analytical rigor applied to market opportunities. The goal is to create sustainable, scalable solutions that address underlying issues rather than merely alleviating symptoms, thereby ensuring that every dollar invested yields maximum transformative power. Complementing strategic philanthropy is the burgeoning field of social impact investing, a powerful financial discipline that intentionally seeks to generate both a measurable, beneficial social or environmental impact alongside a financial return. Unlike pure philanthropy, which is an outflow of capital, impact investing represents a unique fusion of profit and purpose, where capital is deployed into ventures, organizations, and funds with the explicit aim of solving pressing global issues while also achieving market rate or even concessionary financial returns. This dual mandate distinguishes it sharply from conventional investing, which prioritizes financial returns exclusively, and traditional charity, which forgoes financial returns entirely. It empowers investors to align their portfolios with their values, proving that doing good and doing well are not mutually exclusive, but can be powerfully synergistic. For the ultra-wealthy, the allure of social impact investing extends beyond altruism. It represents a sophisticated evolution of capital deployment that recognizes the interconnectedness of global challenges and market opportunities. These individuals understand that many societal problems, from climate change to healthcare disparities, also represent vast underserved markets or inefficiencies ripe for innovative solutions. By investing in enterprises that address these issues, they are not only contributing to positive change, but also tapping into emerging economic sectors and potentially securing robust financial gains. This approach resonates deeply with the entrepreneurial mindset, which thrives on identifying unmet needs and building scalable solutions, making impact investing a natural extension of their wealth-building philosophy. It offers a tangible way to apply their business acumen to global issues, creating a legacy that is both financially enduring and socially significant. Social impact investments span a broad spectrum of sectors, each offering unique opportunities to address specific challenges while generating returns. This includes renewable energy projects that combat climate change, affordable housing initiatives that tackle urban poverty, microfinance institutions empowering entrepreneurs in developing economies, and health tech companies revolutionizing access to medical care. Education technology, sustainable agriculture, and clean water solutions also represent fertile ground for impact capital. The diversity of these opportunities allows investors to tailor their portfolios to specific areas of passion or expertise, ensuring their capital is directed towards issues they genuinely care about. Each investment is rigorously evaluated, not just for its financial viability, but also for its potential to deliver quantifiable social or environmental benefits, such as reduced carbon emissions, increased literacy rates, or improved public health outcomes. Crucial to both strategic philanthropy and social impact investing is the unwavering commitment to measurable impact. The days of simply writing a check and hoping for the best are long gone. Today's sophisticated wealth creators demand rigorous metrics and transparent reporting to ensure their capital is genuinely driving change. This involves establishing clear impact objectives from the outset, developing robust frameworks for tracking progress, and employing independent evaluations to verify outcomes. Whether it's assessing the number of lives improved, the reduction in environmental footprint, or the economic empowerment generated, accountability is paramount. This data-driven approach not only validates the effectiveness of interventions, but also enables continuous learning and adaptation, ensuring that resources are always deployed in the most efficient and impactful manner possible. For the truly strategic, philanthropy and social impact investing are not siloed activities, but integral components of a holistic wealth management strategy, seamlessly woven into the fabric of their financial planning. This integration often involves dedicating a specific portion of the overall portfolio to impact-driven assets, or even structuring entire family offices around a dual mandate of financial growth and societal betterment. It might mean leveraging private foundations as incubators for innovative social ventures, or using donor-advised funds to strategically deploy capital into high-impact initiatives. The objective is to create a synergistic ecosystem where traditional investments provide the fuel for impact investments and philanthropy, while these impact activities, in turn, enhance the family's reputation, foster intergenerational values, and even uncover new market insights. Just like any other investment, social impact investments require thorough due diligence and a clear-eyed assessment of risks. While the social returns are compelling, the financial viability of impact ventures can vary, and it's essential to evaluate business models, management teams, market potential, and scalability with the same rigor applied to conventional investments. Investors must understand the unique risks associated with nascent markets, regulatory complexities, and the challenge of balancing financial and social objectives. This often necessitates engaging specialized impact investment advisors who possess expertise in both financial analysis and impact measurement, ensuring that capital is deployed prudently and strategically. The goal is to mitigate risks while maximizing both financial and social returns, making informed decisions that align with both philanthropic goals and investment objectives. Family offices and private foundations, often the bedrock of ultra-high net worth wealth, play a pivotal role in orchestrating sophisticated philanthropic and impact investing strategies. These entities provide the institutional framework for long-term vision, enabling multi-generational engagement and the deployment of significant capital towards complex, enduring challenges. They can act as conveners, bringing together diverse stakeholders, or as catalytic investors, providing patient capital to scale promising solutions. By centralizing decision-making and leveraging professional expertise, family offices can develop highly targeted initiatives, build robust impact measurement systems, and foster a culture of strategic giving that transcends individual lifetimes, ensuring a lasting legacy of positive change. Ultimately, the embrace of philanthropy and social impact investing is about cultivating a legacy that extends far beyond mere financial metrics. It's about leaving an indelible mark on the world, solving problems, and creating opportunities for future generations. This deep-seated desire to contribute meaningfully is often a defining characteristic of those who achieve extraordinary wealth, a recognition that immense privilege carries with it immense responsibility. By strategically deploying capital for societal good, these individuals transform their personal success into a collective benefit, ensuring their influence endures not just through their financial assets, but through the tangible improvements they instigate in the human condition and the planet. Beyond the quantifiable impact and strategic advantages, there exists a profound personal fulfillment derived from engaging in philanthropy and social impact investing. For many, the ability to direct significant resources towards causes they deeply believe in and to witness the tangible positive outcomes provides a sense of purpose and meaning that pure financial accumulation simply cannot offer. This intrinsic reward, the satisfaction of knowing one's wealth is actively making the world a better place, often becomes a primary motivator, enriching their lives in ways that transcend material possessions. It's a powerful affirmation of their values and a testament to their commitment to a more equitable and sustainable future. As global challenges intensify and the interconnectedness of economies becomes ever more apparent, the integration of impact into wealth creation strategies is not merely an option, but an imperative for the ultra-wealthy. The next generation of wealth creators is increasingly demanding that their capital reflect their values, pushing for even greater transparency, accountability, and demonstrable impact. This evolving landscape signals a future where financial success and societal betterment are not just compatible, but deeply intertwined, where the playbook for mastering wealth creation inherently includes a robust strategy for mastering impact. This holistic approach ensures that wealth serves as a powerful engine for progress, leaving a legacy that is both financially robust and profoundly transformative for generations to come. Mentorship and knowledge transfer. Beyond the meticulous structuring of trusts and the strategic allocation of assets, the true perpetuation of wealth, the kind that endures for generations and impacts far beyond bank accounts, hinges on a less tangible but infinitely more powerful currency: knowledge. Financial capital is undoubtedly critical, but without the intellectual capital, the wisdom, the strategic frameworks, and the nuanced understanding that built it, even the most robust estate plans can falter. This is where the profound significance of mentorship and deliberate knowledge transfer truly comes into its own, transforming mere financial holdings into a self-sustaining engine of prosperity and influence. It's about passing on the how and the why, ensuring that future custodians are equipped not just with resources, but with the acumen to multiply and protect them. The journey to $100 million isn't just about accumulation, it's about the conscious cultivation and dissemination of the insights that made it possible. Ignoring this vital component risks seeing accumulated wealth dissipate over time, as its foundational principles are lost to history. Therefore, a strategic approach to intellectual legacy is as crucial as financial planning. The chasm between generations often widens when the foundational principles of wealth creation are not explicitly articulated and transmitted. Success stories, however impressive, lose their instructional value if the underlying strategies, the calculated risks, and the resilience forged in adversity remain unspoken. Mentorship acts as a vital bridge, allowing seasoned architects of wealth to impart their battle-tested methodologies, their intuitive grasp of market dynamics, and their unique philosophies on capital deployment directly to those who will follow. This isn't a passive inheritance, it's an active indoctrination into the mindset and practical application of high-level financial mastery. It ensures that the next wave of leaders and inheritors don't merely receive assets, but inherit the strategic prowess required to navigate complex economic landscapes. This deliberate transfer of wisdom is the antidote to the often cited phenomenon of shirt sleeves to shirt sleeves in 3 generations, ensuring a continuous upward trajectory. Consider the invaluable lessons learned from decades of navigating market cycles, negotiating high-stakes deals, or pivoting businesses through unforeseen disruptions. These are not concepts easily codified in textbooks or financial reports. They are visceral experiences, etched into the decision-making faculties of successful individuals. Transferring this experiential wisdom goes far beyond simply sharing stories. It involves deconstructing complex scenarios, explaining the rationale behind critical choices, and guiding mentees through hypothetical challenges. This deep dive into practical application, informed by real-world outcomes, is what distinguishes true knowledge transfer from superficial advice. It empowers the recipient with a nuanced understanding that accelerates their own learning curve and mitigates costly errors. Such deep understanding is a competitive advantage that can't be bought, only earned through guidance. While informal guidance naturally occurs, a deliberate and structured approach to mentorship yields far more impactful results, especially when dealing with multi-generational wealth. Establishing formal mentorship programs within family offices, entrepreneurial ventures, or even philanthropic organizations ensures continuity and accountability. This might involve setting clear objectives, defining regular meeting schedules, and outlining specific areas of focus, from investment thesis development to leadership succession planning. Such a framework transforms casual advice into a strategic initiative, maximizing the efficacy of knowledge transfer and embedding it as a core component of long-term wealth strategy. It elevates the process from an optional courtesy to an essential pillar of generational success, creating a robust system for intellectual capital flow. This systematic approach guarantees that crucial insights are not left to chance, but are actively cultivated and shared. For those aiming to build enduring enterprises and legacies, identifying and cultivating future leaders is paramount. Mentorship serves as the ultimate proving ground, allowing potential successors to absorb critical insights directly from the source while demonstrating their own capabilities and commitment. This process extends beyond technical skills, delving into the cultivation of character, ethical decision-making, and the visionary perspective essential for steering significant ventures. By actively mentoring, wealth creators are not just sharing information, they are shaping the very ethos of their future leadership, ensuring that the values and strategic DNA of their success continue to thrive. It's an investment in human capital that often outperforms purely financial investments over the long run. This proactive development of talent secures the longevity and continued impact of their vision for generations. The responsibility of wealth creation often extends beyond one's immediate family or business, touching the broader entrepreneurial and investment ecosystem. Engaging in external mentorship, guiding emerging entrepreneurs, supporting promising startups, or advising nonprofit leaders is a powerful form of knowledge transfer that amplifies impact exponentially. This contributes to a vibrant economy, fosters innovation, and cultivates a new generation of wealth creators who, in turn, may perpetuate the cycle. Such outreach is not merely altruistic. It reinforces one's own network, provides fresh perspectives, and solidifies a reputation as a thought leader and value creator, further enhancing one's legacy. It's a strategic investment in the future of the market itself, demonstrating true leadership beyond personal gain. What specific knowledge should be prioritized in this transfer? It's not just about sharing investment strategies, but also the underlying philosophies that guide them. This includes the nuanced art of risk assessment, the psychological fortitude required to weather market volatility, the principles of effective negotiation, and the importance of ethical governance. Furthermore, insights into identifying overlooked opportunities, building resilient business models, and leveraging networks effectively are invaluable. A comprehensive knowledge transfer plan should address both the tangible mechanics of wealth management and the intangible wisdom of strategic foresight, ensuring a holistic understanding for the mentee. It is about distilling decades of experience into actionable, transferable wisdom, create a robust intellectual toolkit. This ensures the recipient is equipped with both the what and the how of sustained success. While the mentee undeniably gains a wealth of insight, the mentor also receives profound benefits that extend beyond mere satisfaction. The act of articulating one's experiences and strategies often clarifies and refines one's own thinking, solidifying principles that might otherwise remain tacit. Engaging with fresh perspectives from younger generations can challenge assumptions, introduce new technologies or methodologies, and keep the mentor intellectually agile. This dynamic exchange ensures that the mentor remains connected to evolving trends and innovative ideas, preventing stagnation and fostering continuous learning. Mentorship, therefore, is not a one-way street, but a symbiotic relationship that enriches both parties significantly. It is a powerful catalyst for personal and professional growth for both the giver and the receiver of wisdom. Effective knowledge transfer extends beyond individual mentor-mentee pairings. It cultivates an organizational or familial culture deeply rooted in continuous learning and intellectual curiosity. When leaders actively champion and participate in mentorship, it signals that wisdom is valued, growth is encouraged, and expertise is meant to be shared, not hoarded. This fosters an environment where questions are welcomed, mistakes are viewed as learning opportunities, and innovation is a natural byproduct of shared intelligence. Such a culture becomes a powerful, self-reinforcing mechanism for sustained success, ensuring that the collective intelligence of the entity constantly evolves and adapts. It creates a powerful multiplier effect, where shared knowledge becomes a foundational asset. Ultimately, the most profound legacy an ultra-high net worth individual can leave is not simply the sum of their assets, but the intellectual and ethical framework that empowers future generations to create their own value. Mentorship transforms financial inheritance into a legacy of empowerment, equipping successors with the tools to not only preserve but to expand upon the foundation laid. It is the transmission of a mindset, a set of principles, and a strategic approach that transcends market fluctuations and economic shifts. This form of legacy building ensures that the impact of one's life work continues to resonate through the actions and achievements of those they have inspired and guided. This enduring influence far surpasses any mere financial endowment, solidifying a lasting impact on the world. Despite its immense value, knowledge transfer is not without its challenges. Time constraints, differing communication styles, and the inherent difficulty in articulating tacit knowledge can impede effective transmission. Successful mentors actively work to overcome these barriers by being patient, adaptable, and employing diverse teaching methods, from case studies to shared experiences and direct challenges. They understand that true transfer requires more than just telling. It demands active engagement, reflection, and practice on the part of the mentee. Strategies like creating explicit knowledge repositories, encouraging journaling, and facilitating peer-to-peer learning can also significantly enhance the process. Proactive planning and a willingness to adapt are crucial for successful knowledge transfer. For the architect of a 100M Playbook, integrating a robust mentorship and knowledge transfer strategy is not an afterthought, but a critical component of their overarching plan for sustained wealth and lasting impact. It demands intentionality, resource allocation, and a long-term perspective, much like any other strategic investment. By consciously dedicating time and effort to guiding others, whether within your immediate sphere of influence or the wider community, you are not just securing the future of your own legacy, you are actively shaping the future of enterprise and innovation itself. This proactive approach to sharing wisdom is the hallmark of true mastery, ensuring that your influence extends far beyond your lifetime, creating a ripple effect of success and opportunity. It is the ultimate expression of stewardship and a testament to enduring vision. Cultivating financial stewardship in future generations. The adage, shirt sleeves to shirt sleeves in 3 generations, isn't merely a quaint saying. It represents a stark, recurring challenge for families who fail to proactively cultivate robust financial stewardship within their heirs. Building substantial wealth is in itself an extraordinary feat, demanding vision, discipline, and relentless execution. Yet the intricate task of preserving, growing, and responsibly deploying that wealth across subsequent generations presents an entirely distinct and often more complex undertaking. Many ultra-high net worth individuals find themselves grappling with the profound question of how to empower their children and grandchildren to become competent custodians of their legacy, rather than accidental dissipators of it. This critical phase moves beyond mere asset transfer, focusing instead on the deliberate transmission of knowledge, values, and a profound sense of responsibility, ensuring that the wealth serves as a catalyst for future success and positive impact, not an impediment. True generational wealth extends far beyond the size of a trust fund or the balance of an investment portfolio. Its enduring strength lies in the wisdom, character, and practical acumen cultivated within those who will ultimately manage it. The objective is not simply to bequeath assets, but to embed a deep understanding of capital, risk, and value creation, fostering an intrinsic drive to contribute meaningfully. This requires a paradigm shift from a passive inheritance model to an active, structured program of education and experiential learning that begins early and evolves with each individual's maturity. Without this intentional cultivation, even the most meticulously structured estate plan can fall short, as the human element of stewardship proves far more influential than legal frameworks alone. Initiating financial education at an early age is paramount, demystifying money for younger children through tangible, relatable experiences. Consider giving them a small, regular allowance and guiding them through basic budgeting exercises, illustrating how to save for a desired item or allocate funds for charitable giving. Such early exposure helps normalize conversations about money, teaching them the fundamental concepts of earning, saving, spending, and sharing within a safe, controlled environment. These foundational lessons are not about the quantum of money, but about instilling the principles of personal financial responsibility, and the consequences of various choices, setting the stage for more sophisticated understanding later on. As children mature into their teenage years, opportunities for more sophisticated engagement emerge, allowing them to participate in family financial discussions in an age-appropriate manner. Involve them in conversations about the family's philanthropic endeavors, perhaps tasking them with researching potential charities or even participating in the decision-making process for small grants. This direct involvement provides invaluable exposure to the impact of wealth beyond personal consumption, connecting financial resources to broader societal contributions. Such experiences help cultivate empathy, a sense of community responsibility, and a deeper appreciation for the purpose of capital, moving them beyond a purely transactional view of money. Transitioning from basic budgeting, it becomes essential to introduce the principles of investing and wealth growth. Consider allowing them to manage a small, hypothetical investment portfolio, or even a modest real one, with your direct guidance and oversight to illustrate market dynamics. Teach them about diversification, the concept of risk versus reward, and the power of compound interest as a long-term wealth accelerator. These practical lessons, grounded in real-world scenarios, provide a crucial understanding of how capital can be strategically deployed to generate further capital, contrasting sharply with the immediate gratification often associated with spending. Beyond merely managing existing assets, fostering an entrepreneurial mindset is crucial, encouraging future generations to create value rather than solely consume it. Challenge them to identify problems and develop innovative solutions, perhaps through small business ventures, summer internships, or even by leading a project within the family enterprise. This hands-on experience teaches initiative, resilience, problem-solving, and the sheer effort required to generate wealth from an idea or a need. It instills a profound respect for the process of value creation, ensuring they understand that capital is a tool for building, not just a static inheritance to be maintained. One of the most significant challenges in cultivating financial stewardship is instilling a robust work ethic, ensuring that future generations understand the intrinsic value of earned income and personal contribution, rather than solely relying on inherited capital. This requires a deliberate strategy to counteract the potential for entitlement, often by linking financial support to productive engagement, academic achievement, or meaningful work experiences. Establishing clear expectations, fostering a sense of personal accountability, and providing opportunities for them to contribute their own efforts to the family's legacy are vital components. The goal is to cultivate individuals who are driven by purpose and contribution, not merely by the comfort of inherited wealth. Integrating philanthropy as a foundational pillar of their financial education is not merely a charitable act, but a powerful pedagogical tool for teaching responsibility and purpose. Involve them directly in the family foundation's operations, or encourage them to establish and manage their own small charitable initiatives, from conception to execution. This direct engagement connects wealth to a broader social impact, teaching them about governance, strategic allocation of resources, and the profound satisfaction that comes from contributing to something larger than oneself. It helps them view wealth as a powerful instrument for positive change, rather than just a personal asset to be protected. As heirs approach adulthood, establishing clear governance structures and fostering open communication within the family are paramount for effective wealth transfer. Consider forming a family council where older children and young adults can participate in discussions about family assets, investments, and philanthropic strategies. This provides a formal framework for responsible decision-making, conflict resolution, and the transparent sharing of financial information and values. Such structures empower them to engage constructively, preparing them for future leadership roles in managing the family's collective wealth and legacy. Recognize that parents cannot be the sole mentors in this complex journey. Engaging trusted external advisors is an indispensable component of comprehensive financial stewardship. Bring in experienced financial planners, estate attorneys, tax specialists, and even independent business mentors who can offer diverse perspectives and objective guidance. These professionals not only provide specialized knowledge, but also reinforce the lessons being taught within the family, offering a third-party validation that can resonate deeply with younger generations. Their expertise provides a critical layer of support, ensuring that all facets of wealth management are addressed with professional rigor. Experiential learning, coupled with genuine accountability, provides invaluable lessons that theoretical discussions simply cannot replicate. Consider giving older heirs defined roles in managing specific assets, overseeing a portion of the family's investment portfolio, or leading a particular project within the family enterprise. These responsibilities should come with clear metrics for success, performance reviews, and genuine consequences for missteps, fostering a deep understanding of prudent decision-making and risk management. This hands-on engagement, under careful supervision, builds practical competence and sound judgment in a way that mere observation never could. For those destined to assume leadership roles within a family business or significant family office, a structured development path is absolutely crucial. This comprehensive preparation should encompass formal education in relevant fields, extensive external work experience outside the family enterprise to gain diverse perspectives and professional credibility, and a gradual, mentored integration into leadership positions. Such a deliberate progression ensures they acquire the necessary skills, experience, and respect to effectively lead and innovate, rather than being thrust into complex roles without adequate preparation. It is about earning their place, not merely inheriting it. Ultimately, cultivating financial stewardship means empowering future generations to define their personal purpose beyond the mere accumulation or maintenance of wealth. Encourage them to explore how their unique talents and passions can intersect with the family's resources to create meaningful impact, pursue innovative ventures, or champion causes they deeply believe in. This shift in perspective transforms wealth from an end in itself into a powerful tool for self-actualization, societal contribution, and the perpetuation of a values-driven legacy that extends far beyond monetary value. It ensures they view capital as a means to a greater end. This journey of instilling financial stewardship is not a one-time lecture or a singular event, but an ongoing, adaptive dialogue that evolves as your children mature and as economic landscapes inevitably shift. Regular family meetings, open discussions about financial decisions, and a willingness to adapt strategies to individual personalities and changing circumstances are essential. Continuous learning, both for the heirs and for the wealth creators, fosters a dynamic environment where financial acumen can flourish and where the family's collective wealth can be managed with foresight and resilience across decades. It is a living, breathing process, not a static plan. Actively working to prevent the silver spoon syndrome is a critical component of successful wealth transfer, fostering humility and resilience in future generations. This involves ensuring they understand the immense effort, risk, and discipline that underpinned the creation of the family's wealth, rather than perceiving it as a given. Encourage experiences that build character, such as service work, living within a set budget during certain life stages, or facing challenges that require personal grit and problem-solving without immediate financial rescue. These experiences cultivate empathy, resourcefulness, and a profound appreciation for the value of hard work. Finally, anchor all financial education and decision-making in the foundational family values that define your legacy, ensuring that wealth is managed in alignment with principles of integrity, responsibility, and contribution. These core values serve as a moral compass, guiding future generations through complex financial decisions and ensuring that their stewardship reflects the ethical framework established by those who built the wealth. By intertwining financial literacy with deeply held family principles, you create a robust framework that safeguards not only the assets, but also the enduring reputation and purpose of your generational wealth. Defining your personal legacy and impact. Having met Lowsley navigated the intricate landscapes of wealth creation, estate planning, and intergenerational transfer. The ultimate question inevitably shifts from how much to for what purpose. This inflection point marks the transition from mere accumulation to profound impact, urging a deliberate introspection into the enduring mark you aspire to leave on the world. It is here, at the zenith of financial mastery, that the true measure of your success transcends balance sheets and net worth, delving into the realm of legacy, a concept far richer and more complex than a simple inheritance. Defining your personal legacy is not merely an exercise in retrospective reflection. It is a proactive, strategic endeavor that shapes your present decisions and future trajectory. It compels you to articulate the fundamental values, principles, and aspirations that animate your life beyond the pursuit of capital. This process demands a deep dive into your core identity, questioning what truly resonates within your spirit and what enduring contributions you wish to foster. Ensuring your wealth serves as a powerful catalyst for these deeply held beliefs. Consider legacy as the sum total of your influence, both tangible and intangible, that extends beyond your lifetime. It encompasses the businesses you built, the innovations you championed, the communities you uplifted, the individuals you mentored, and crucially, the ethical framework and philosophical tenets you instilled in those who follow. This holistic view moves beyond the financial footprint to encompass the societal, cultural, and intellectual ripples your existence generates, creating a narrative that speaks volumes long after you are gone. The journey begins with profound self-inquiry. What problems in the world stir your passion? What injustices compel your action? What advancements do you wish to see realized? These are not trivial questions, but foundational probes designed to unearth your authentic purpose, guiding you toward a legacy that is not simply dictated by circumstance, but intentionally forged. Answering them requires honesty, courage, and a willingness to confront your deepest motivations, separating fleeting desires from enduring aspirations. Your values serve as the bedrock of your legacy. Are you driven by innovation and disruptive change, seeking to re-engineer industries? Is environmental stewardship a non-negotiable principle, compelling you toward sustainable investments? Perhaps fostering educational access or advancing medical research aligns with your deepest convictions. Articulating these core values provides a compass, ensuring that every strategic decision, every philanthropic endeavor, and every mentorship opportunity is a deliberate step toward realizing your envisioned impact. Envisioning your legacy involves projecting yourself into the future, imagining the world you wish to have influenced. What societal changes would bear your imprint? What institutions would thrive due to your foundational support? What narratives would be told about your life's work? This exercise in future casting allows for a more tangible understanding of your desired impact, transforming abstract ideals into concrete objectives and providing a powerful motivational force for your continued endeavors. The multidimensionality of legacy means it can manifest in various forms. It could be the establishment of a perpetual foundation dedicated to a specific cause, ensuring its mission outlives your personal involvement. It might be the creation of an entrepreneurial ecosystem that nurtures future innovators, providing capital and guidance. Alternatively, it could be the profound, quiet influence you exert as a thought leader, shaping discourse and inspiring a new generation through your wisdom and example. Connecting your legacy to philanthropic endeavors, as explored earlier, shifts the paradigm from charitable giving to strategic impact investment. When philanthropy is aligned with or deeply defined legacy, it becomes a powerful extension of your purpose, transforming capital into a force for systemic change. This involves not just donating funds, but actively engaging with organizations, leveraging your expertise, and ensuring that your contributions yield measurable, long-term societal benefits consistent with your vision. Similarly, the businesses and ventures you build are potent vehicles for legacy creation. Beyond generating profit, do your enterprises contribute to ethical labor practices, foster technological breakthroughs, or solve pressing global challenges? A legacy-driven entrepreneur views their company not merely as an asset, but as an engine for societal advancement, embedding their values directly into the organizational culture and the products or services it delivers, ensuring its impact extends far beyond its market capitalization. The transfer of knowledge and mentorship also forms a critical, often overlooked component of a robust legacy. Sharing your hard-won insights, failures, and triumphs with emerging leaders is an investment in human capital that yields exponential returns. This intellectual legacy ensures that the wisdom gleaned from your journey is not lost, but propagated, empowering others to build upon your foundations and accelerate progress in their own spheres. Multiplying your influence across generations. Cultivating financial stewardship in future generations, a topic previously addressed, is inherently a legacy play. It is about imbuing your successors not just with wealth, but with the wisdom, discipline, and ethical responsibility required to manage and expand that wealth for collective good. Your legacy is amplified when your descendants understand the purpose behind the capital and are equipped to be effective stewards, continuing the work you started and evolving it for their own era. Building a legacy is an active, iterative construction, not a passive consequence of wealth. It demands deliberate planning, consistent action, and a willingness to adapt your strategies as circumstances evolve. It means making conscious choices about where to allocate your time, resources, and influence, ensuring that each decision moves you closer to your ultimate vision of impact, rather than simply reacting to immediate opportunities or challenges. Integrating this legacy vision into your daily operational decisions is paramount. Every investment choice, every board appointment, every strategic partnership should be evaluated not just for its financial returns, but for its alignment with your overarching legacy goals. This ensures that your wealth-building activities are not isolated from your purpose-driven aspirations, but are seamlessly interwoven, creating a synergistic momentum toward your desired impact. The fear of impermanence can often paralyze the pursuit of legacy, but true legacy is not about controlling the future. It is about influencing it. It's about planting seeds that will grow into forests you may never see, knowing that your efforts have contributed to a larger, ongoing narrative. This acceptance liberates you to focus on authentic contribution rather than striving for an impossible degree of control over outcomes, allowing for a more profound and meaningful engagement with your impact. Measuring the impact of your legacy often extends beyond conventional quantitative metrics. While financial contributions can be tracked, the true qualitative impact, the lives transformed, the ideas inspired, the cultural shifts initiated, requires a different lens. It involves assessing the societal resonance of your work, the enduring changes it fosters, and the ripple effects it creates, which are often more deeply felt than numerically expressed. Defining your legacy is not a one-time declaration, but an evolving process. As you grow, learn, and experience new facets of the world, your understanding of your purpose may deepen and refine. Regularly revisiting and recalibrate your legacy statement ensures it remains authentic, relevant, and powerfully aligned with your personal growth and the changing needs of the world, keeping your vision vibrant and actionable. Ultimately, the profound satisfaction derived from a life lived with intentional legacy far surpasses the fleeting pleasures of mere accumulation. It is the deep, abiding fulfillment that comes from knowing your existence has contributed meaningfully to something greater than yourself, leaving an indelible mark that continues to inspire, uplift, and propel progress. This is the true mastery of wealth creation, harnessing capital to craft a legacy that echoes through time, enriching generations to come.